I am Stylin. Adventures in Pop Culture is brought to you by StylinOnline.com.
What's up, fans? It's KP here at C2E2 with Max Kaplan, the social media director for IQA. How are you, Max?
I'm great. How are you?
You know what? We have had our first Quidditch experience, and I gotta say, it was a lot more fun than I thought it would be, right? Can you give me a little background on Quidditch?
Sure. So Quidditch began as a Muggle sport about 5 years ago at Middlebury College all the way in Vermont. We have adapted it so it's more feasible to play on the ground without flying. Since then, we now have over 250 college teams, many high school teams, and we have teams all over the world. So we are a magical nonprofit that basically just exists so we can spread the game of Quidditch.
So as fans will know, this started with Harry Potter.
From what I hear, those who created the game, it started in a very basic way. Of course, we didn't always have professional brooms that were beautiful and handmade. It might have started out with Swiffers and household brooms and IKEA lamps, for all we know. So we've slowly adapted the rules. We're currently on version 4.0 of our rulebook, and so there are some changes we've made, but we think they make it a better ground game. For instance, in the book, the Snitch catch is well over 100 points. For us, it's only 30 because it makes what you do on the pitch more valuable. So we've made sort of some considerate adaptations to really sort of maximize our space here on the ground since we aren't 20,000 feet in the air.
So it seems to us like it was a little bit of some different things. So we see some dodgeball in it, some water polo, some basketball, some lacrosse. I guess it's fair to call it a sport. There's a lot of sport activity in this.
Yeah, it's absolutely a sport. And what we find is that at a lot of colleges, athletes are picking it up, especially out-of-season athletes or athletes that competed in sports in college, and they love it because it just gives them something to do, a way to stay in shape. But at the same time, the truest, Harry Potter fans who would have probably never stepped foot on an athletic field are loving the game as well, and they can sort of all play on the same field and just enjoy themselves.
What's the reaction when people play for the first time?
I think they're always surprised at first off how fun it is, but also how tiring it is. It's a non-stop sport. You don't see us doing timeouts. So until that snitch is caught, you may sub in and out, but it's just a non-stop game. And so they're like, wow, you have to be in shape to do this.
You were kind enough to let us join your collegiate teams, so Todd and I got to go through our paces.
A, it was fun, but B, it's also exhausting, surprisingly.
It is quite exhausting. We were trying to get the feel of the game, right? And it seemed like it was a little bit like dodgeball, a little bit like lacrosse,
Water polo.
a little water polo because the one arm thing for throwing the ball. And admittedly, it is a lot more work than you might think.
Yeah.
Right?
Only running with one arm pumping is a lot harder than when you have two arms pumping. So it takes a little bit out of you.
So Todd, we finished our Quidditch match. How many goals did you have?
You know what? Unfortunately, 0. But I was all about teamwork. I was trying to get assists today, and it happened. And we were winning in the beginning, and there's just that snitch. But that's why you play the game.
I was really just interested in how many goals you had because I had 1, and you had none. So once again, I have triumphed in our crew mate challenge.
Like I said, all I wanted was a W. I could have scored no goals if we won. I would have been happy.
Yeah.
But we lost, and that's why I'm pissed off.
So, well, you'll have that. As fate would have it, ISU won. Right? Great job, guys.
Hey, this is my boy right here. This is my boy.
Now, this is what it looks like to play Quidditch. We had a lot of fun. And thanks for sharing the game. We really did enjoy ourselves, Max.
Thank you so much for coming to C2E2 and joining us.
The best of C2E2 coming to you from Chicago. I'm KP. This is Max. We are Stylin. StylinOnline.com. More to come. How many gills did you get?
I had no gills, but I didn't score any goals either, unfortunately.
All right, we'll try that.
Oh, come on.
No. What's up, fans? It's KP. I'm sorry, Max.
Did you score? Good job. Good job. Woo, good game.
Victorious ISU win.
Battlestar Galactica.
Batman. Serenity.
Boba Fett. Highlander.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Doctor Who. Star Trek The Next Generation was my favorite.
Scooby-Doo.
Well, at the moment, it would be True Blood.
True Blood.
True Blood. I have to say True Blood, too.
She-Ra.
Doctor Who.
Star Wars, Episode 4.
Firefly, without a doubt.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Joker, obviously.
Family Guy.
Good choice.